Meantime, former Vice President Joe Biden, who is considering a run for the White House, said he thinks he's the most qualified person in the country to be president. But as WBZ political analyst John Keller shows us tonight, history shows that that may not mean much.
Resume, tell them who you are.
Your resume matters, or so they say.
I am sick and tired of this administration.
But is that true anymore when it comes to presidential politics? No question, Biden's resume, 6 terms in the Senate, chair of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, and 2-term vice president stands out from the pack. But as we mark the passing of the most qualified president ever, at least on paper, it's worth noting that since he won in 1988, traditional credentials have seemed to matter less and less. George H.W. Bush, a former congressman, party chairman, ambassador, CIA director, and vice president, lost the White House to a man who'd been governor and attorney general of one of the nation's smallest states. Bill Clinton's vice president, Al Gore, a former congressman and senator, lost to a man with just 4 years of elective office experience as governor of Texas.
Senator McCain suggests that somehow, I'm green behind the ears.
John McCain, a war hero, congressman, and 5-term senator, lost to Barack Obama just 3 years into Obama's first term in the Senate. And then there was Hillary Clinton, a former First Lady, Senator, and later Secretary of State, beaten first by Obama in '08, then by a businessman seeking elective office for the first time at any level. Joe Biden might turn out to be what the people want in 2020, but if he's counting on resume mattering the way it once did, he may be in for a shock. And with the Democratic race for the nomination of their divided party shaping up as a total free-for-all, David, not unlike the Republicans the last time around, I think it's entirely possible that political experience will matter even less than it has before.
Well, it's interesting because in that same interview, Joe Biden said that he's a man of many gaffes. You could almost see him sort of setting up this process in which he makes himself the most relatable candidate, which did work for President Trump. He was considered to be more relatable than Hillary Clinton. So is that what he's trying to do?
And for George W. Bush before him, absolutely. I think that's a much better way to go. Just throwing your resume, however impressive it might be, on the table just doesn't seem to cut it anymore for voters. They're looking for other things. They may be looking for someone with a little more seasoning this time around, but I wouldn't bet on it.
It'd be interesting. He's doing pretty well in most of the polls ahead of time.
That's name recognition.
Yeah, that's true. That's what you have at this point. John Keller, thank you so much.